guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to go ahead and do my weekly budget for February, week number 3. So let's go ahead and do income. So Dane got his other half of unemployment. That came in on the 15th. And that was $310.41. I got paid this week as well. I got paid on 2/17, and I made $749.29. I had someone ask on one of my videos, I think it was last week's video, what it is that I actually do, and I work at a credit union. I'm a teller. So then let's go ahead down to other. We had a couple of things this week. So a few different things that our niece's rent that she paid for. And so grand total out of that, we took $563.26. And then I had to take some money out of our savings account, and that was $1,500. So if we go ahead and add all of that up, that is going to be $3,122.96. So let's go down here. And our starting balance was $72.80. And then our income was the $3,122.96. So then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over everything that we spent on the Chase card this week. Starting balance, if you remember from last week, if you saw that video, this is our first time we were having some money that had to be rolled over. That's going to continue. Spoiler, I know, but that's going to continue this week as well. They will be paid off at the end of the month at the very least. Also want to just go ahead and do the Capital One with a starting balance of $300. All right. So then over here for the Chase card on 2/11, I did a Walmart order, and out of that for other was $12.59. Grand total, that was $142.87. Then we got pizza for dinner. We just didn't feel like cooking at home, I guess. And so I'll just put pizza. Well, it was pizza from this place called Pizzanello's. I tried their pickle pizza. Amazing. It was so good. And that was $45.26. We also, on that day, went and got our pedicures done. Dave and I both went and got pedicures. And so that was at LA Nails. That was $40.80. And this actually I took out of my allowance. I had a gift card as well that I put towards it, and then I just put the rest of it into my allowance category. Then on 2/14 for Valentine's Day, so this was, what day was that? I think it was Saturday. We went and got pedicures, and we had pizza for dinner and stuff. But then on the 14th, which was Valentine's Day, I didn't have to work, so we had a little date day. It was nice. We went to Red Lobster for lunch, and that was $73. Worked out, we ate the leftovers for dinner, so it was 2 meals out of that. And then we went and got some cookies from Crumble Cookie. that was $15.58. And then we went to the movies. And that was $19.61. It wasn't actually that much. We went and saw the Avatar 2 movie. It was really good. We went and saw that and got a pop that we shared because it was on a Tuesday. It was like their discounted movies, so it was really nice. And I know you might be thinking like you were not able to pay everything off the week before, and I know some people don't necessarily agree with the way that I'm doing things. That being said, we have very limited amount of time in our life, I feel like, and especially right now we're taking advantage of the fact that Dane has time off. So we are spending time together. And that is what is important. Because once he goes back to work, we won't have time to go to the movies on a Tuesday afternoon. We won't be able to do those things. So while paying off debt is one of our goals, life is important to us as well, enjoying our lives. Like, we're not trying to be miserable. So just keep that in mind. Like, I get it. We are not like hardcore with stuff the way that some people are. But I think it's okay. For us, it's okay. And that's what matters. This is my finances. It's not anyone else's. And I know not everybody is going to agree with the way that I do things, but that's how I do them. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and go to 2:15. And I went to Meijer. That was $15.51. I don't remember what I had to buy. A few different things that we needed. Oh, what was it? I didn't feel like cooking dinner, so I went and got us a rotisserie chicken, and we had that for dinner. And I made some like instant mashed potatoes and some stuffing. And I can't remember what else I got. I got a few other things that we needed. I think like some chips or something for the house. Then on 2:15, I went ahead and paid some bills. So this one was paid by our niece's rent. So this was the consumer's bill. I don't know why I'm writing bill. Consumers for the old house. And that bill was $65.78. Then got two more of them on 2:15. We've got consumers. And this one, it was for the property. That was $28.81. And then consumers for our house that we currently live in. And that was $169.34. All right, and I also paid our Spectrum payment. And that was $49.99. So then on 2:17, went to Walmart again for Dane did our grocery pickup for us, which was really awesome. Everything was under the food category, so it was $123.55. And then when I got out of work, I went to Meijer, and that was $76.62. Also, my Planet Fitness payment came out that day. I know I had one earlier this month, but that was actually the annual fee. So Planet Fitness was $23.09. And then also on 2:17, Dane had to run and buy a few things from Home Depot for working on the bathroom. And that was $11.97. So that was everything for this week. So if we add all that together plus the $500, that leaves us a balance of $14.01. $2,278. So then let's go over here to the Capital One. So we have the starting balance of $300. And on 214, property insurance came out. And that was $61. That was the only thing that got put onto that card this week. That gives us a grand total of $361. So for these two, I went ahead and made payments on them on the Chase, I did $651.78. And then on the Capital One, I paid $161, leaving me with a balance of $750. That'll get rolled over to next week, and $200. So about $150 more in the hole than we were last week. So I know, but that's just the way it's working right now. Okay, so let's go down here to payments. So there were a few payments. So on two, and I paid them all on 2/19. So we've got the HELOC and her rent. Paid $220 of it because that's just what I figured for it, because that's what our payment was supposed to be maxed out at before the interest rate went up. But grand total, we put $245.88. So we did $25.88 came out of our checking. Then I made a payment on the Trailblazer. That was $316. Then we had to pay our property taxes. So this one was paid for by her rent. This was the property taxes for the house. The winter of 22 taxes have to be paid. Now, our taxes on our current house that we live in are included in our escrow. So when we make our payment every month, I want to say around like $470-ish of it goes towards escrow. And so the property taxes were $277.48. And then this one was paid for by our savings. Where am I? 219. So yeah. This is for the 40 acres. And that was $1,497.15. That one is much higher. Then we had the two payments for the Chase and the Capital One. So Chase was the $651.78, and the Capital One was the $161. So if we go ahead and add all of those payments up, we've got $3,149.29. Let's go ahead and write that over here in the payment section. So $3,149.29, leaving us with if we go ahead and add starting balance and income and then subtract out the payments, we're left with $46.47. So like I said, I know that the way I do things is not for everyone, and once Dan goes back to work, it won't look like this. We'll go back to having zeros as our starting balances again. But this is just the reality of where we're at right now. And yes, I could just pull the money completely out of the savings account, but I'm weird and I like to wait until the end of the month to see what we actually need to pull. The exception being the $1,500 that I pulled out to pay the property taxes because those had to be paid. So that's what's going on. Kind of gives you an idea. Basically, what she pays to us, we use to pay for the property. Because we didn't sell our house, she asked if she could stay there, and so this is kind of the arrangement we have going. Basically, that money solely goes towards paying towards that house. So that is not costing us anything for her to stay there. All right. It was an interesting week. Had a few different incomes, which was good. Way better than last week when we were only like $300. So we will see what happens next week. Dane should get both weeks of unemployment for February week 4. I will not be getting paid that week. Although I was looking ahead, and I'm very excited because March I will get 3 paychecks. So that's super exciting. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I hope if you enjoyed it, you will hit the like button. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And I appreciate every one of you who comes and watches my videos. And it helps to keep me motivated. It really does. Like, it keeps me going I have to keep track of things. So I do appreciate it so much. All right, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.